I'm pretty sure I'm like the only channel that's not talking about Khloe Kardashian. Does anybody care about makeup anymore? Hey guys, it's Bree. Welcome back to my channel. I'm pretty sure I'm the only makeup channel that's not talking about Khloe Kardashian and Tristan Thompson. Or Thomas. What's his name? What's the man's name?
Tristan Thompson.
Tristan Thompson, Schmompson, whatever. I'm going to be talking to you guys about the new Morphe collection that just released. This is the 35G Bronze Goals palette. As you can see, this palette is literally bronze goals. Y'all like how I matched the shirt to the palettes? Y'all like that? It's for y'all. I also picked up the deepest bronzer that came in the collection. I think there were a few other things, like there was a brush and there were some lip glosses and some strobe highlighters. I didn't pick any of that up because they all came in sets, and I'm not buying sets for $30 from Morphe. I'm not gonna do that. This palette here was $25, and that's typical Morphe prices. I can deal with that. These shades are nothing new to the game. This is something that we've seen over and over and over again, but who's to stop us from buying more neutral eyeshadows? I mean, nobody's stopping you, right? Nobody stopped me. I like it. I felt like this was a really good buy. That's why I picked it up, and I kind of wanted to demo it and test it out to see if I like it and if I'd recommend it for you guys. This palette has 11 matte shades and the rest are shimmer shades, I think. It's a lot of shimmers for one palette. Do we need that many shimmers? Also, the bronzer. Nice little brown color right here. This is the deepest bronzer in the collection. They came out with 3 in total. And is it deep enough for everybody? No. They could have came out with some more, but this is pretty. I'm gonna get into the eyeshadow demo, show you guys how some of these shades apply on my eyes, and I'm gonna let you guys know at the end of the video if I would recommend this to you or not. But I think y'all know this look is pretty fleeky, so you probably already know what I'm gonna say. If you guys wanna see me do the eyeshadow look, make sure you guys keep watching, okay? I'll see you in the next clip. Bless me, Jesus. Whew. All right, so we're gonna be getting started with this palette. Once again, here we go with the flimsy plastic sheet with the names on it. Ain't nobody got time for that. I don't have time for this, okay? I haven't seen too many people talking about this palette, but I was like, I need this because I got makeup shopping problems. I got a problem. The first shade I'm gonna use in the palette is this shade right here called Sandy. A very light brown brow bone shade. Oh, pigmented you say? Just gonna run this all the way through on both eyes. Not much to rant and rave about here, but okay, we're cute, we're cute. I'm gonna use this brown shade here. It's another matte brown and it's called Naked. I'm gonna use this now on right on my outer corner. Create a little bit of depth in this area right here. I love brown colors like this. I'm gonna apply a little bit more of this brown shade right at the front. So far, these shades have gone on really nice and they've blended out easily. And I don't have any fallout. So we're looking pretty good. Looking pretty good, girl. I'm gonna use this deep brown color here called Tan Up. I'm gonna keep deepening up the crease. I think that's how you say that, right? Deepening up the crease, right? No? Okay. All I'm doing right now is just adding more depth to my crease, the outer corner. And I'm just slowly starting to build on pigment. Yes, we're looking good, okay. And now I'm ready to really go for it. I'm gonna go in with the black shade that's in the palette and it's called Deep End. I'm hoping that the black is really pigmented. Okay. This is definitely not the most pigmented black that I've ever used, but it seems to be buildable. Yeah, so the first time I applied it, that's as much product as I got on my brush. It's not a lot. It's a little weak sauce over here, but it's okay. I know a lot of people are very picky about their black eyeshadows, but I do think for a beginner, this would be a good black to use, just because most of the time black eyeshadows can be really intimidating. So it kind of makes your application a little bit easier if the product does not go on super intense. You get to build it up a little bit. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use this deep brown right here. It's kind of got a little bit of a purple hue to it, and I'm gonna mix that with the black. And I'm gonna blend those two shades out together, even more on my crease / outer corner. And that brown shade is gonna soften up the black color so that it's not too intense, but it still adds depth. So this is the next shade that I'm gonna use, and I'm gonna use this on my lid. I'm gonna spray this a little bit with some Morphe setting spray, just to see if maybe it'll intensify the eyeshadow. I don't feel like this shimmer shade is applying the way I'd like it to on my brush. I probably need to use my finger to get a full application. So yeah, it's not pigmented enough for me. All right, I'm gonna apply this with my finger now just to see if it does any better. Oh yeah, that was way better. This color went on really nice with my finger. I love that. Hey, friend, can you like sit down? Now I'm gonna use this shade up here, and this shade is called Glow On. I'm gonna use that on my inner corner now, coming upwards a little bit. That looks pretty good. I'm gonna use this shade again. I'm gonna start to define my crease just a little bit more now with that brown shade. This shade applies really well, so you don't even have to pick up a lot of product onto your brush. And it goes on and blends out really, really easy. So I think the mattes perform a little bit better than the shimmers in this palette. Now I'm gonna repeat the same process on the lower lash line. I'm gonna use the brown shade and I'm gonna blend that out. Now I'm going back in with the black shade and I'm gonna bring that in closer to the lash line. All right, so all I've done was add lashes and some mascara, and I'm looking kind of cute, if I say so myself. So now we're gonna be trying out the bronzer. It comes in this cute little packaging, like this, cardboard. It's really, really, really big. This is the deepest bronzer that Morphe came out with in this collection. There were 3 in total. I wanted to compare this bronzer to the Physicians Formula. It looks like it might be the same color, if not a little bit deeper. Okay, we're gonna swatch it and see. Wow. The swatch just came off on my finger really easy. There we go, it's on the back of my hand. And then here's the Physicians Formula bronzer. Oh wow. So this one is way deeper. Okay, for the companies coming out, bronzer's deep enough for black girls to wear. I see you. Okay, okay. The bronzer that I just compared to the Morphe bronzer was the Physicians Formula Endless Summer bronzer. And this shade by Morphe is called Phenom. I think it's called Phenom or Phenom. I don't know how to say it, but I'm gonna try to be light-handed with this because I do feel like this bronzer is deep. It's pretty. So like most of the bronzers that are on the market that are deeper, I feel like this does have some red tones in it, but not overwhelmingly red to the point where you're gonna feel like it's not doing anything but making your skin look orange. So I feel like this brown shade would work really well on people that are my skin tone, even a little bit lighter than me, and probably a few shades darker. Now if you're somebody that's close to like Nima Tang's shade, it's not gonna work. They clearly could have come out with maybe 2 more bronzers to extend their line and make it inclusive for everybody, but they tried. So here's the finished look. Everything looks really, really good. I really love the eyeshadow look that I came up with today. I felt like the shadows, especially the matte shades, went on really, really well. They were nice and buttery and blendable. The shimmer shades did require a little bit of time to build up the product. The shade that I used, Poolside, that original gold shade that I put on my lid, that was definitely a little bit hard to use and I had to use my finger. I know a lot of people don't like applying eyeshadows with their finger, so I think that's something to consider if you're thinking about getting this palette. I didn't get to use all of the shades clearly, and I'm not gonna be swatching every single shade in this palette for you guys. I don't feel like it's necessary. A swatch is not gonna prove what the eyeshadow is actually gonna do on your face, so I'm not gonna do all that. But what I will say is, for the shades that I used today, I like it. I would recommend this eyeshadow palette. I feel like it's really good for travel. If you're a makeup artist, it offers a lot of variety in the shades. I think it's a good buy, especially for $25. But this bronzer, on the other hand, this is $19, which is, it's a little steep. I mean, I guess it's really big, but still, that's a steep ass price for some drugstore makeup. I don't know if I can get with that. This bronzer is deeper than the bronzer I have from Physicians Formula, but I still don't think it's deep enough for everyone to get full use out of, but it's a step in the right direction. When's the last time you saw a company actually come out with 3 bronzers in one collection? They usually don't do that, so good try, Morphe. Good try. If you guys like the look and you guys like what I showed you guys today, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. The camera keeps going on. Focus. Bricks, come here. So this is the deepest bronzer. Oh my god, focus. Focus. Bricks, come here. Making me look bad on camera right now. Come here, Brick. I don't feel like this shimmer shade is picking up as well as I would like it to on... Bricks, come here. There's a lot of shimmer shades in this. There's a lot of shimmer shades in this palette. Bricks, come here. Brixton is in here stepping around doing his thing and it's getting on my nerves, guys. Come here. Hey, friend. Can you like sit down? That's good. Brixton, come. Come here. Brixton, come here. He's acting like this because I still haven't got his haircut. Okay, that's all this is. He's just camera shy because he feels ugly right now. Make sure in the comments you guys leave Brixton a nice compliment, okay? Doesn't feel good about himself. It's okay. It's okay. You can still be on camera if your hair is ugly. People do it all the time.